I'm really pleased to introduce this next speaker. She's the brave spirit behind this group. Cami, she grew up in the United States and her family moved every 3 years, and she says that's why people can't pick her accent. She's now lived in Palmerston North for 12 years and is a New Zealand citizen, so she's currently working on that accent. So I'd like to invite Cami up to tell her story.
Yeah, they didn't give me the accent when they gave me the certificate. It's early morning. We're walking across this field, through this valley, to points unknown beyond. It's beautiful. We're walking. My partner's up ahead and I'm following behind and just appreciating what a lovely morning and how beautiful it is. The ground must be warmer than the air because it's like we're walking through the clouds. The dew's coming up off the ground. It's just beautiful. We're going. Far off to the edge of the valley starts the forest. And at some point, I hear a bull elk with its loud call. It's startling, awestruck. And then I think, wait, should I be scared? My partner pauses and I catch up to him and he's like, no, it's okay. It's after a female, it's not after us. So we keep going. And we're walking. And I'm just pretty much starting to just follow my partner's back. He's getting further and further ahead of me. Probably hours have gone by. And way off again in the distance, I see these sticks, really trees, like put together, leaning on each other, forming a Native American teepee. They're just waiting for a buffalo hide to be thrown over them to make it into a warm, cozy home. And I think, oh my gosh, is this something historical we're passing by? Or, is this something people still use? My partner's so far ahead, I can't ask him. And I'm like, it's just beautiful, just enjoying it. So just keep walking. And I'm kind of a social person. I don't usually just walk by myself, but he's so far ahead, we're not having conversations. So I'm kind of nutting away at a song in my head, and I'm not very musical, but I'm trying to have something to kind of keep my mind on. We're going and just nutting away this way. The song's coming to me, but not quite. And finally, my partner pauses, and I catch up to him, and he gives me a drink of water. And I tell him, this song's been going through my head, and I'm like, what is it? And it's like, I think the chorus is, life's been good to me so far. And I'm like, you know that? And he's looking at me like, maybe. I don't really recognize the song. And I'm like, I can't even sing it so he can understand me. Like, there's a car in it. Do you remember what the car is? And he's like, no, got to keep going. So he keeps, and now we're really climbing. We're going up and up and trying to think of the words of the song. Going up and up, and now instead of its back, I'm sometimes seeing the bottom of its boot, and it's climbing over boulders, and I keep kind of thinking he'll reach down and help me up over one of these things. It is our honeymoon after all. So, but we keep going up, and I hear something. He hollers something down at me. I'm like, what? Maserati. I'm like, oh yeah, my Maserati goes 185. I lost my license, now I don't drive. Okay, so now I have something I can nutter away on longer, and I keep going and up, and finally we get to the top, and we reach this bluff. We are on top of the world. Almost literally, you can't believe the view. We are looking over the edge of one of the largest calderas in the world. Yellowstone National Park expands out in front of us, and it's just amazing. Okay, it was all worth it, that long hike. We did it, this is amazing. We sit and have a little bit of lunch. And he's like, okay, we gotta get up, we gotta keep moving. And it's like, and I'm like, okay, I can do this. You know, I've done the hard part, right? I made it uphill. The rest of it is gonna be flat and downhill. So we get going, and we're going, and all of a sudden, there is no land on either side of me. We are on this ridge, and I'm scared of heights. I hate heights. What am I doing on this ridge? It's like, okay, just keep looking down, just keep going. I can't watch his back anymore. I just have to look down at my feet. It's called the Sky Rim Trail, and sky is everywhere. Big sky country is what they call it. And you can see the sky, and I can definitely see the rim, but I'm having trouble seeing the trail. We're going, and I'm scared, and I'm probably not breathing well. Didn't know Pilates back then, not using proper breathing. I'm just, we're walking. And I just think, I have to get off of here. I've been holding in my fear, and we've just been going hours now on this rim. And this has to be coming to the end. We have to get off this. No, we just keep going and going. And finally, up ahead in the distance, I see the trail. You can see it going down. It's beautiful. Going down into the woods, down off the rim. I'm like, oh, finally we got to start going down. But then I look and my partner just keeps going past it. I'm like, wait, stop. No, that we got to start going down. And he's like, no, that's not our trail. And I'm like, yes, that's our trail. We have to start going down. He says, no, that's not the trail. Yes, that's the trail. We have to go down. And it's the best, it's the nicest trail we've seen all day. We've been walking on nothing that resembles a trail. That is a fully functioning trail. And he's like, no, and he gets the map out and he shows me, and we read, and I'm a good map reader. He's right. I can see what we want is off to the left, and I'm pointing off to the right. But at this point, I don't care. I just went off this ridge, and it's big. Surely, I mean, look how well traveled it is. It has to lead somewhere. It will get us somewhere. And he's like, no, you cannot go down this trail. If you go down this trail, you are going to die. He's like, that trail is so well marked because that's where all the animals go. They're going into the national park to be safe and free. You go there, you're in the middle of nowhere, you're going to die. Do not go. And I'm like, but I just have to get off this ridge. And I sit down and I cry. Life's been good to me so far. And he says, okay, I have a plan. I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to find our trail, prove to you that it's there, and I'll come back and get you. So I sit and wait. And he comes back. I found it. It's just a little bit ahead. Gonna make it. It's off to the left the way it should be. We're going to be fine. He gets me. He talks me down to it and talks me down through the hours and hours and hours more of valleys we still have to cross to get down. He saved my life. So we both learned a lot that day. He learned he has to slow down and talk to me. I learned not to question him when directions, well, maybe I learned that. When I don't remember that, 27 years later and all our adventures later, I get reminded of that moment.